Rick Ross. Maybach music. Wow. Oh my God. Look at this.
And this right here, when y'all look at every damn hustling video, my white 745 Beamer. Straight dope boy days, baby.
A new controversy has put 50 Cent and Rick Ross back in the spotlight, and this time, the claims are getting everyone talking. Instead of another diss or online joke, 50 Cent shared what he described as rental documents, video clips, and vehicle records that he claims challenge Rick Ross's luxury image. According to 50 Cent, several high-end cars featured in Ross's social media posts and promotional content were rented for short periods rather than personally owned. The documents quickly spread across social media, with fans analyzing every detail and debating whether the evidence supports the allegations or leaves out important context. The accusations have sparked intense discussion because luxury cars have always been a major part of Rick Ross's public brand. From music videos to public appearances, Ross has built an image around success, exotic vehicles, and high-end living. If these claims are accurate, critics believe they could raise questions about that image. Others argue that renting vehicles for productions is a common practice in the entertainment industry and does not necessarily reflect personal ownership. This latest clash is only the newest chapter in one of hip-hop's longest-running rivalries. For years, 50 Cent has repeatedly challenged Rick Ross's credibility, while Ross has continued to defend his reputation and larger-than-life persona. Their back and forth has produced some of rap's most talked about moments, and neither artist has shown any sign of backing down. But here's where the story takes another turn. The documents weren't the only thing 50 Cent shared. What happened next sent social media into overdrive and pushed this feud to a completely different level. Let's break down the next major development. The reason these allegations gained so much attention is simple. Rick Ross has spent years building his image around luxury, success, and one of hip-hop's most recognizable car collections. From exotic vehicles to his famous Georgia estate, that lifestyle has become a key part of the Maybach music brand. That's also why this feud with 50 Cent has remained one of rap's biggest rivalries. Over the years, the two have traded diss tracks, lawsuits, interviews, and countless social media shots, with each trying to damage the other's credibility. One of the biggest moments came when 50 Cent publicly highlighted Rick Ross's past as a correctional officer, but Ross continued growing his career and maintaining his larger-than-life image. Now, 50 Cent believes he has found another weak spot. Through a series of social media posts, he shared what he described as rental paperwork and vehicle records, claiming some of the luxury cars featured in Ross's videos were leased through companies connected to his team instead of being personally owned. The documents quickly went viral, with fans trying to determine whether the claims held up or if there was more to the story. But the paperwork was only the beginning. What 50 Cent posted next sent the internet into another frenzy and pushed this already bitter feud to an entirely new level. The story escalated even further when 50 Cent shared what he claimed was surveillance footage from a vehicle rental company. According to him, the video showed members of Rick Ross's team picking up a sports car before it appeared in promotional content. He also claimed the vehicle was fitted with temporary Maybach branding before filming. While supporters said the footage backed up his allegations, others argued it lacked enough context to prove anything. Then, 50 Cent turned up the pressure with a viral post that instantly caught everyone's attention. He wrote, "LOL, the jig is officially up," before claiming Ross was renting luxury cars for social media content instead of owning them. The post spread across every major platform within hours, sparking non-stop debate. Fans immediately started comparing the documents and videos with Rick Ross's previous social media posts. Some believed the details matched, while others questioned whether the evidence told the complete story. Either way, the internet couldn't stop talking about it. Before long, memes and reaction videos flooded X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. The conversation was no longer just about expensive cars. It had become a battle over image, credibility, and reputation. As millions weighed in, reports suggested Rick Ross's team was preparing a response, adding even more anticipation to the growing controversy.
Did you know Rick Ross still does his own chores and...
What kind of cut his own grass? Why you out there cutting your own grass?
Let's go. Watch the car cut the grass.
You trying to save money, nigga? You don't want to pay for the lawn to get cut, huh?
But the biggest surprise was still ahead. Rick Ross finally broke his silence, and his response only made the feud even bigger. Rick Ross didn't stay quiet for long. During an Instagram live broadcast, he pushed back against 50 Cent's claims and insisted the allegations were misleading. Ross argued that people were misinterpreting production paperwork, saying rented vehicles can be used for music videos, promotional shoots, and major events without reflecting personal ownership. Ross also fired back directly at 50 Cent, calling him a whole police informant and a corporate troll. He dismissed the documents as misleading and defended his success, pointing to his real estate holdings, car collection, and automotive events. According to Ross, critics were confusing business logistics with ownership. Instead of ending the debate, the live stream made it even bigger. Supporters believed Ross had defended himself, while critics argued his explanation left important questions unanswered.
50, who own your masters? Who own your masters? I buy your masters. You better shut up. I will buy your masters.
Social media quickly split into two sides, with each interpreting the live stream very differently. Then another report added fuel to the story. An automotive publication claimed to have obtained an email suggesting that some vehicles promoted for one of Ross's car events were expected to come from private collectors rather than his personal collection. The reported email immediately became another major talking point, although its claims were also widely debated online. As viewers discussed the reported leak in real time, Ross's live stream ended unexpectedly. The sudden ending sparked even more speculation and sent the conversation into overdrive. But the story didn't stop there. The controversy soon moved beyond social media after reports surfaced about a legal filing connected to the dispute. If those reports were accurate, this rivalry was no longer just about music. It was beginning to enter the courtroom, raising the stakes higher than ever. According to reports, the legal dispute centered on claims that attendees expected to see Rick Ross's personal vehicle collection at one of his car events. The filing allegedly questioned whether some featured vehicles came from third-party owners and whether event marketing clearly explained that. These remain allegations that have not been proven in court. The story gained even more attention after reports linked 50 Cent's legal team to the dispute.
Rick Ross spent an entire week trying to prove he wasn't broke. After viral photos showed him boarding a commercial flight, the internet immediately started clowning him. For years, Ross built his image around private jets, luxury cars, and being the biggest boss. So when fans spotted him flying with everyone else, the memes wrote themselves. Ross quickly jumped online with an explanation. He said his $40 million private jet was getting a $500,000 Starlink upgrade, and that flying commercial to Colombia was simply the practical move.
One of the key issues reportedly involved requests for records that could clarify which vehicles were personally owned, leased, or provided by outside collectors. If those documents were ever reviewed in court, they could become a major part of the case. As the legal reports spread, 50 Cent added more pressure with a social media post that quickly went viral. Sitting inside what appeared to be a law office, he held a folder labeled Maybach Vehicle Title Audits and wrote, "Produce the titles, Ricky. Show the court the pink slips." The post instantly became one of the most talked about moments of the feud. The internet quickly split into two camps. Some believed 50 Cent was forcing important questions into the spotlight, while others argued he was using social media to shape public opinion before any legal issues had been resolved. Meanwhile, reports claimed some companies connected to future automotive events were closely watching the controversy as it continued to dominate headlines. Whether those reports lead to any real business impact remains to be seen. But one thing was clear. The rivalry had grown far beyond music, and the next twist promised to be even bigger. Rick Ross's legal team quickly pushed back against the allegations, calling the legal effort an attempt to damage his reputation rather than address legitimate concerns. They argued that using leased vehicles for music videos, promotions, or special events is a normal business practice and should not be viewed as evidence of wrongdoing. Reports also claimed that attorneys connected to 50 Cent welcomed the legal challenge, suggesting that if the case moved forward, additional financial and business records could potentially become part of the legal process. Those reports immediately fueled another wave of speculation across entertainment media. although any discovery would ultimately depend on the court. As the legal battle gained attention, social media exploded once again. Supporters of 50 Cent praised his strategy, saying he had kept pressure on his longtime rival. Meanwhile, Rick Ross's fans argued that critics were confusing standard entertainment practices with personal ownership and rushing to conclusions before any legal issues had been resolved. The debate quickly spread beyond hip-hop. Lawyers, music journalists, and industry experts began discussing how celebrity branding works and whether audiences should expect every luxury item seen in music videos or promotional content to be personally owned. At the same time, reports suggested companies connected to automotive events were watching the situation closely as the controversy continued making headlines. Whether that leads to any lasting business impact remains unclear.
But then things got interesting. For the next week, Ross flooded social media with luxury content. Private jet clips, exotic cars, mansion life. He even fed horses hay off the hood of a Ferrari at his ranch. This isn't really about a flight, it's about protecting an image. Personally, I think Ross was doing damage control, because if flying commercial truly wasn't a big deal, why spend days reminding everyone how rich you are?
But just when it looked like the legal battle couldn't get any bigger, a surprising new report surfaced that shifted the conversation once again and left fans wondering what would happen next. The controversy quickly spread far beyond hip-hop. Podcasts, YouTube channels, and legal commentators all began breaking down the reported filings and the claims circulating online. At the same time, memes and parody videos flooded social media, showing just how fast public opinion can shift before all the facts are confirmed. Even with non-stop coverage, one big question remained unanswered. Were 50 Cent's allegations backed by solid evidence, or was this another chapter in a rivalry built on public perception? Fans on both sides refused to back down, keeping the debate alive across every major platform. Then the story took another unexpected turn. Reports pointed to a corporate filing in Georgia involving financial interests connected to Rick Ross's well-known estate. The filing immediately sparked speculation, with many wondering whether the feud was beginning to move beyond music and into the business world. The biggest surprise came when several reports claimed an attorney connected to the investment group had also represented interests associated with 50 Cent and his business ventures. While those reports did not establish that 50 Cent personally owned or controlled the investment entity, the connection alone was enough to send social media into overdrive. Fans immediately started asking the same question. Was this simply a coincidence, or was another move unfolding behind the scenes? Entertainment outlets urged caution, noting that legal filings often raise questions long before the full picture becomes clear. Whatever the answer may be, one thing is certain. The rivalry continues to generate headlines, and the next official update could change the story all over again. Just when it seemed the story couldn't get any bigger, 50 Cent posted another clip that immediately caught everyone's attention. In the video, he appeared sitting in an office while holding a folder labeled Promised Land Deed and Asset Acquisition. He didn't say a single word, leaving fans to speculate about what the post was really meant to suggest. The silent video quickly went viral, with supporters calling it another calculated move in the feud, while others argued it was simply designed to keep the conversation going. As with many parts of this story, opinions remain sharply divided, and only future official updates will provide more answers. One thing is certain, this rivalry continues to dominate headlines, and every new post seems to create another wave of debate across the hip-hop community. Now it's your turn. What do you think about everything that's happened so far? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates. Share this video with other hip-hop fans, and we'll see you in the next one.